Imagine this. A funeral in a small town takes an unexpected turn when a wolf grabs the dead man's throat. Uncover the astonishing reason behind this shocking event. The solitary life of Miller. Miller was a man of quiet contemplation, preferring the tranquility of his own company and the solace of his porch. Having retired as an Army medic, he settled in his hometown of McCall, Idaho, where he led a simple and predictable routine. The only regular visitor in his life was a young boy named Will, who had developed a fondness for Miller's tales of the battlefield. Despite his solitude, Miller found contentment in the peacefulness of his surroundings. Living on the outskirts of town, Miller observed the world from his porch, watching the sunset and finding solace in the stillness of nature. He had a cordial relationship with his neighbors, but he kept a safe distance, never allowing anyone to get too close. His two daughters lived in different towns, and while he loved them dearly, he preferred the quiet companionship of his own thoughts. The encounter with the injured wolf. Rumors spread throughout McCall about wolves roaming the nearby forest, sparking concern among the townspeople. Miller, being aware of these rumors, chose to respect the wildlife's right to exist and stayed away from the woods. One evening, however, he heard distinct rustling noises emanating from his tool shed. Curiosity compelled him to investigate, and to his surprise, he discovered an injured wolf seeking refuge. Rather than succumbing to fear or attempting to harm the creature, Miller's compassionate nature prevailed. Concerned for the animal's well-being, he decided to take on the role of caretaker. He set aside the hunting efforts of his neighbors and focused on nursing the wolf back to health. Despite the risk associated with caring for a wild animal, Miller saw the opportunity to demonstrate kindness and respect for all living beings. The bond between man and wolf. As days turned into weeks, a bond formed between Miller and the wolf. The elderly man provided medical attention to the wolf's wounds, patiently tending to its needs. Although Miller cherished his solitude, he found solace in the presence of this remarkable creature. They developed a silent understanding, and their encounters became moments of quiet companionship and mutual trust. To protect the wolf from unwanted attention, Miller kept their visits a secret. He ensured the animal's safety and well-being while savoring the moments they spent together. Whether it was sharing stories or simply enjoying each other's company, their connection transcended words. As the wolf regained its strength, Miller knew it was time for it to return to its natural habitat. With a heavy heart, he bid farewell to his loyal friend, grateful for the profound bond they had formed. A wolf's unforgettable act of life-saving. Tragedy struck on a fateful morning when Miller suffered a severe allergic reaction. Overwhelmed by anaphylactic shock, he collapsed and appeared lifeless. Unbeknownst to everyone, the wolf, having been released back into the wild, sensed the imminent danger. Against all odds, the wolf made its way to the funeral, startling everyone in attendance. As mourners watched in awe, the wolf approached the coffin and, with calculated precision, gently punctured Miller's skin. In an unintended act of saving his life, the wolf had performed a tracheotomy. Miraculously, Mr. Miller began breathing again, his airways cleared. The astonishing event unfolded before their eyes, leaving the onlookers astounded and grateful for this extraordinary intervention. Swiftly, Miller was rushed to the hospital, where doctors worked tirelessly to stabilize his condition. The wolf, having fulfilled its purpose, disappeared into the forest once again. News of the wolf's life-saving act spread throughout the town, captivating the hearts and minds of the community. Miller's remarkable story and the wolf's unexpected heroism left a lasting impression, reminding everyone of the incredible connections that can exist between humans and animals. The story of Miller and the wolf captivates our imagination and reinforces the power of compassion, understanding, and the bond between humans and the natural world.